So while I was grading assignments today, I noticed a lot of repeated code that could be improved, and I'm going to talk about 3 different improvements you can make in your code. So the first is using an if-else to assign the greatest and the smallest numbers to some variables. So in this example, we want A and B to have the smallest and largest numbers respectively, and so we check and see if num1 is greater than num2. We set A to num2, which must be the smaller, and B to num1. So this piece of code here just sets A and B to have the smallest and largest numbers. Well, there's 2 ways we could rewrite this with much less code. We could use Math.min and Math.max. So we could say that A equals Math.min num1 num2, and B equals Math.max num1 num2. In fact, we don't even need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. So that was pretty nice, right? Well, another thing we could do is use a ternary operator. We could say A is equal to num1 greater than num2, then num2 else return num1, and we do the same for B. We say is num1 less than num2, then we return num2, which must be the greater. So, and then you could just do var A, right? And then I think you'd actually need to redeclare var. There we go. So that's another way of setting A and B to the lesser or greater. And ternary operators, we don't talk about them in boot camp prep, but feel free to Google it. It's just a ternary operator. It's a compact if-else statement. Very convenient. Now the other thing that I wanted to talk about, the third thing, is in multi-dimensional arrays, and sometimes with just nested loops, students are writing out their big fat array like sub I, sub j. And if we had a triple dimensional array, we might have like sub I, sub j, sub z, or something crazy, right? Well, that makes your code a little hard to write. And so one thing you could do is say var inner equals multi, sub I, and then you could just say, instead of multi-dimensional array sub I, you could just say inner, same here, inner. But there's an even better way to do this. See where you're declaring your variables, right? The declaration step? Well, you got J, that's your inner counter, right? Well, you can just do comma, and then inner equals sub I. Now you don't even need this line of code. So that just it makes your code easier to write and read, and it doesn't use any extra lines of code. And I think multi-dimensional array was a really bad name, so I'll just call that MDIMR for multi-dimensional array. There we go. So now our code is a lot easier to read. So that's the 3 things I wanted to cover. It was Math.min, Math.max, Ternaries, and using the declaration step effectively. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Good luck in class, and I'll see you this week.